Slim's call.
Yeah, it's your call, Slim. Or Spade, because you said this is your last one, so your call.
Or mine. Or Phillies. Or Ravens.
I'm not gonna stay, bro.
What are we doing, Slim?
I'm gonna stay.
Like, yeah, just stay. Alright, but
We might as well stay
big
dudes.
pump.
What's going on, folks? It is KspadeTheProspect, the leader of the Wolfpack himself, the CEO of the Made Men crew here on the Xbox One. Fam, I am back today with a brand new Pro-Am gameplay for you guys, and I wanted to throw that intro in there. I wanted you guys to hear how this game was set up, and this is what I call the one more. Now, some of the biggest losses I've taken in my Pro-Am career has been a result of the one more curse, and that's what I call it. And that's usually what happens when you and your team been on, you've had a really good run, you've played 3 or 4 games, hell, I don't know, 5 or 6 games, and either somebody has to go or it's late at night and everybody's kinda had their fill. And you gotta know, look, a wise man said you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. Sometimes you got to know when to walk away. So in this game right here, man, because Slim works third shift, we gave that call to Slim. Do you want to play this one? We've been playing a few competitive games. This team don't have the best record on paper. Do you want to play this game, or do you want to call it right there? Slim goes, oh, we can play. And then Philly hits him with, big comp game, with a little bit of a sarcastic overtone. Now, these would be the games that you jump out here and lose. It happens a lot. Now, one of the reasons it happens is because everybody's fatigue of the game. And I'm not saying like you're tired, but the mental battle that you go through when you play a few competitive games back to back to back, it starts to take a toll and you start to kind of cut corners. That's what people do when they get tired, whether it's mental fatigue or physical fatigue. When you get tired, you cut corners, right? I mean, it's a known fact. Also, when you're used to playing a certain, and look, when I say this, I don't mean this disrespectful at all. Please don't take it that way. Hold up. Dang. Boy. But when you're used to playing a particular opponent, like a competitive opponent, they play different. And take passing, for instance. Good teams lurk passing lanes. So a lot of times you'll have somebody open and you'll slow it up. You won't just swing that pass over because you expect them to lurk it. So you'll wait a minute, and then you'll pass. Well, you can do that to I don't want to say a bad team. Damn, I was about to say a bad team. That's not what I want to say. But you can do that to a team that's not one of the top tier teams, and maybe they lurk those passing lanes slower. So if you had just swung it, you would have got it there. But you delayed waiting on the defense to be there, and by the time you finally swing it, they're just now rotating on defense, and it's a turnover. So some of the ways that you play against top tier teams will cost you to lose against teams that just aren't top tier. I can't explain it any better than that. That's really what happens. So let's get into it, man. Backcourt for this game is Slim and Spark. I'll be playing the 3 with my 2.0 build, aka my LeBron James, my baby Bron as I call it. We got Philly and Raiders out here filling out the 4 and the 5 spot. So, this lineup got a lot of reps together. We got a lot of experience. Can't make any excuses for anything that may happen out here in this game. We just got to come out here and get to it. Now, usually, you guys know, if I'm being guarded by a pure sharp, I ask for the ball. I damn near demand the ball. I want the ball because, like I said, I don't feel like it's a pure sharp out here that can stop me, especially when I'm on this 2.0 build. Now, this matchup right here, he was a playmaker primary, sharp secondary. That's my wet water build for those of you that know, my 3 players that I got, 3 arcs, should I say. That's my wet water build, so I respect that build. At the same time, I expect this build to be a little like Nas. If need be, I feel like I should be able to bully this guy if need be. Now, I'm not saying we need to come out the gate and give me the ball and force it to me. But if I come out here and realize that we having some difficulty scoring, if I get hot early, ask for it, right? I mean, that's common sense. So starting the game off, it's pretty competitive. Both teams go, down and score a couple of times. Spark calls out a cut right here. I turn around and still throw it up with a defender in my face, and it goes. So now I'm feeling confident. I kind of be wanting to see that. Sometimes I do that, and I miss the shot, or I get blocked, or whatever, and I go, oh, okay, I had to see if he could defend it. Got to. The only way I'm going to know if this guy can defend this mess is for me to try it. And, sometimes I'm going to try it. Now, if I just keep doing the same thing, then we got a problem. So we give the 3-point basket up on that last possession, and I kind of want to talk about the mix of arcs that they got out here on the floor, because it's a pretty unique mix. Now they got 2 rebounders, so we already knew. We came into the game like, okay, we about to get our ass kicked on the boards. That we kind of expected. Now what that means offensively, we got to make sure we get in good looks if we can. You can't really settle for bad looks, because if we miss it, we probably ain't gonna get it. We knew that going into the game. The other thing it means defensively, because both of those bigs had like finishing, athletic finisher. One of them was a rebounder primary, finisher secondary, and the other was that same thing flipped. So I expected this team to pack the paint. Also, keep in mind that even though they got 2 players with sharp in their build, they're sharp secondaries. They don't have anybody on the floor that's a sharp primary. That don't mean they can't shoot, but it does change the way we defend them, especially at limitless. We just flat out not finna go out there until you prove you can make those shots. Now, some people can play beyond the limitations of their build, and if they come out and display they can do that, then we'll play it differently. But coming into the game, this is our mindset. Okay, no sharp primaries, 2 finishers, 2 rebounders. They're gonna pack the paint, and you know, we'll do what we do. We'll make a few threes, and you know, we ain't gonna lose to a team that's eaten by 2. That's the rule. However, early in the second quarter, now look, it's way too early to panic, but early in the second quarter, this team has proved that they can score in a variety of ways. I mean, they putting it in the hoop. They making threes. They are packing the paint like we expected, and they are getting a whole lot of rebounds. So, okay, all right, let's see what we can do right here. One thing that I have noticed so far in this game is that I might have a bit of a mismatch. Maybe, just maybe, my matchup can't guard me, and if that's the case, then we in pretty good shape. Also, defensively, I'm doing a pretty good job on. That's early in the game, y'all. Don't think I'm saying like I strapped him in the baby seat. But for now, early in this game, I like what I'm able to do to this guy. Also, you know, I got 11 of our 17. I'm scoring at a pretty good clip. Now, still early in the game, but one thing I want to make sure you guys know, you have to set the tone early in this game. So I want to bully my guy, offensively and defensively, because I think it's going to change the way he plays. And it's going to change the way this team play. So now when I get the ball, if I bully this guy 2 or 3 times, now when I get the ball, this defense finna crash. His teammates are going to lose trust in him. They not going to believe that he can guard me. So when I get the rock, they're going to fall asleep on the guy they supposed to guard. And hopefully it leads to some smart passes. Now, I don't really know. I still might come out here and be blind. I might throw some bad passes. Who knows? All right? 1-point game right here. We running the offense through me at this point. The first quarter. Oh, my God. Hold up, y'all. Wait. Rain. Okay, me. That's what I want to see right there. Get in that bag, me. Sometimes you got to be your own biggest fan. Now, we actually got outscored in that first quarter, and I caught the flame, and my teammates are pushing me.
Get it back to him. He has flame. Don't pass the ball.
Ali.
What the fuck are you doing?
Now, this is dangerous. I ain't really the guy that you want to just keep, you know, you don't want to push me to shoot, because I'll put up some shit you might hate. Trust me.
Telling this guy not to pass it. That time he had to.
Okay, so anyway, here in the second quarter, man, you know, I caught the fire. The team was able to say, hey, all right, Spade's got the hot hand. Let's run the offense through Spade. And we caught a little bit of a boost, so we have taken off. Now, on this end right here, we got to tighten some things up. Like I said, they're going to attack the paint. We are expecting that. What we can't do is give them 3 points from driving the basket. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't want to give them the hoop and the harm and put these guys in a situation where they still getting threes by attacking the basket. Great defense by my guy right here. Like I said, I'm going to try you a few times, and I'm going to see if you can defend in that situation. If you can, you got my respect. I'm going to come better next time. But until you show me something, you know, I'm at you, especially with me having the flame. And, you know, that's one of those things where you always expect a little bit better animation than you get. You know, I am a slasher primary, so I ain't know if I was about to boom on this fool or what, but I'll take what we got out of it. We go back to me down in the paint. Again, that's really good defense for this guy. I like it. All right, respect earned. You know, I'm still going to try him again, but I mean, respect is earned. Now, because I had a couple of bad takes in that run right there, they were able to get back into the game. Not only were they causing us to miss on one end, they was getting points back on the opposite end, and they made up all of that ground that we had here in the second quarter. I told y'all it's very dangerous to be pushing me to just shoot, because I'll shoot. Trust me. You know, you get me going. I'll take the bad shots, and we'll talk about it later, but I will put them up. Now, after that made three, we got ourselves in a situation right here, y'all. We got to figure something out. This team should not be outscoring us from beyond the arc. I am not okay with them outscoring us at all, but I almost expect them to outscore us in the paint. What we can't do is allow them to outscore us in ways that we should be better. Now, we got a sharp primary, we got a pure sharp, and we got a pure stretch. So the one thing we can't allow to happen is for these guys to outscore us from outside. All right, now we go back to Philly. That's a shot that this man can make at an extremely high clip. When he does miss, the shortest guy on the court gets the offensive board for us, and you got to reward that type of effort. You know what I'm saying? I see him get the board, I get it to him, and Slim can make tough shots. He makes that shot, puts us back ahead. We got a 1-point lead here, and it's only 10 seconds to go before the half. We are going to get the last possession. Now, I want to show you what happens right here, because this kind of had me feeling some kind of way. The last time we ran our B52 play, I saw that the guy from the corner came up to pick up Rated, so I wanted to run it back. My hot read was Slim, and I could not understand why Slim was so high on that play. Like, he was basically standing where Rated would end up at the end of his rap, and y'all, I wasn't too happy about that. I was like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's why I tell folks, like, even if the play ain't designed for you, you still gotta do your job, because if Slim is in that corner, that guy in the corner was stepping up to pick up on the rap, it would have been a wide open three. Anyway, can't cry over spilled milk. We still got time to get it right. Let's get into it. Now, early in the third quarter right here, if attacking the basket was going to be their game plan, my bigs looked like they was here for it, and that's what I want to see. I was hyped. Cool. If we shut that down, we got to get these guys out here to get right on what they're doing on the perimeter. And at some point, they were setting so many picks, running so many raps, that we did something that we haven't done in a very long time, and that means we elected to go to the zone. Look, man, I don't have a problem playing the zone. In some cases, the zone is what you want to do, but it's just been a very long time since we played a team and we felt like the thing to do was to go zone. Hey, I get lucky right there. I get bailed out with the whistle. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a slasher. I'm going to get a few of those. Now, we got a 3-point game right here. I want to see us take off like I know what we can do. Not only did we get outscored in the first, but because of them 2 questionable takes that I had, and because they kept converting after they made the stop, we got outscored in the second, too. Now, we scored better in the second quarter. We still didn't hit our 20-point mark. I think we may have scored 18. But also, we letting these guys outscore us. I don't know what we scored.
Stay in the middle this whole time.
2-3.
They not.
2-3.
Oh, shit. I got screened.
All right, so boom. As soon as we go to the 2-3, we got a bit of a communication mishap, and we give up a wide open 3. Now, sheesh, y'all. Look, now, this is the game that we laughed and joked about. We said, oh, big comp game, and we got to get right. We on our heels. Now, the good thing about this team, man, we've been on our heels before. We've been on the ropes before. We know how to fight back off the ropes. It's not a big deal. But just the fact we really shouldn't be here, you know, and that's just me being honest. Now, this gameplay is a little bit older if you're one of those guys to pay attention to the record. You know we got way more games played, so I'm digging in the archive with this one. But I felt like it was a good game, man. I wanted to dig in the lab and pull out a classic for y'all, and I felt like I did it. All right, now I get the hoop right there. Probably could have hit an and 1 too. I think it would have been fair to call that one an and 1 ref. If you want to find your whistle, I'm not upset with it. 3-point game right here. They try to force it into the paint. That should have been a turnover. They get fortunate though. Hey, we've had a few fortunate plays too, so I ain't crying about it. They get a fortunate bounce back to themselves, and they take a 3-point shot. Miss the 3. We get the board. I'm gonna be patient, and then everybody did a great job of maintaining their lanes. On those fast breaks right there, I hate when you play with a team or you see a team play and everybody runs to the paint. Now you setting it up where one person can guard multiple people. If somebody got that running lane down the paint, somebody's got to go corner. Like, you just got to keep the defense honest. The team did a great job of it right there, and we converted. We back in this game. We need one more stop right here. Savvy little up and under move for the big, and I was trying to inbound it while this man was down. That's something I want to see them work on too. I hate when I want to inbound it fast, and your guys just, I don't know what the hell they be doing, but you ain't really got control of them, and then you can't inbound it. But I come back, I attack quick, I get that bucket. They wasn't really set up. I already know I got, a strength advantage on my guy. Oh, and we dodge a bullet right there. Speaking of dodging bullets, bruh. Speaking of dodging bullets, we in here fighting, and I like it. Now, we get a chance to take the lead right here in the third quarter. This third quarter has definitely been a good quarter for us so far, but it's still just under 2 minutes to go, so a whole lot of time left. And you saw what happened in the second. Like, we started that second quarter off good, too. We didn't really finish it good. Trying to run a pick play for Slim to get him a look. The defense did a great job of recovering, though. Got there before he really had the look that we wanted to get for him. And we go into Philly, who, got that back to the basket game down pat. We needed that. And with that bucket, we take the lead. So we got a 1-point lead here in the third quarter. All we got to do is execute. We still running this 2-3, and it's going to look like a bit of a hybrid zone because they running a lot of motion, and we really getting lucky because I feel like we not defending that corner 3 well at all. We really not. So with about a minute to go here in the third quarter, we're basically going to do the same thing we did in the second quarter. We dominated the entire second quarter until right down the, the last minute, right down the stretch. We made a few mistakes to end up losing that quarter for us, and it looks like we're about to do the same thing. We had a turnover. I thought that was a great block, but I guess his timing was a tad bit off. They call it a goaltend. So now we are actually trailing by 1. Now we got this same situation. This thing feels like deja vu. Feels eerily similar to something we've already seen. All right? Now I'm going to make it a little bit worse right here. Now I'm going to be honest with you. There are a few times when I do something in this game that I am not trying to do. All I want to do is that spinning layup finish here. It ended up turning into the jump shot. I realized that I was in the jump shot halfway through the animation, and I didn't want to risk passing it. Because if you pass it, that thing's selling over somebody's head. So the thing to do there is to at least try to time it right. Really good defense, though. And we get no points. Slim comes back with the defensive play of the game. We got some miscommunication over on our side, but we get bailed out again. We get a trip to the charity stripe. So we go into the fourth quarter tied up. I think that means we won that quarter. Or maybe we tied it. Hell, I don't know. I think we may have won it. Slim had the window, but my pass would bring him in. I hate that happens, but it does. Now, we're still in this 2-3 over here. And I guess you could say it's been working. Third quarter, like I said, I think we outscored these guys here in the third quarter. Now, we're still having some miscommunications here and there. We need to make sure we tighten that up, especially considering every time we come out and look like we win in a quarter, we piss the bed in the last minutes, or the last seconds of the quarter. But defensively right here, I like what we did. We forced them into a shot clock violation. That's really good defense right there. That's like a coverage sack in football. Now we got to come back and make it turn to something in offense. We decided for the fourth to show them something different. We was going to show them PNR with Slim and Philly. Now, we started this game off running the O through Spark. I kind of caught fire, so we switched it over to running the offense through me. At some point, I think I slowed up. So now we're going to show them something completely different with that PNR. Slim has upped his defense in this game. He's got a few defensive stops in this game that helped us be in the situation we're in. And hopefully, that's going to help us flip the momentum over to our side so that we can carry this thing home and get the dub, all right? Now, look, we're still in the 2-3, and they are attacking this one side. And I like what they was doing. They was kind of overloading one side, trying to break our zone. And they was attacking us through it. And I was like, damn, just think, this team right here, like, we almost didn't even play this game because we didn't think it was going to be competitive. And look at us. We out here on the ropes, about to get our ass beat, really, to keep it a stack with you. 3 minutes to go, man. I'm too strong, man. That's baby Brun. I'm too big, too strong, too fast, all that stuff right there. I'm also relentless, so I stay in it because I easily could have passed it. We could have set something up. I just kept picking on the guy until I got what I wanted, and I got by him and scored. Really good defense in the paint. Now, look, they started this game off eating in the paint. Toward the end there, I feel like my bigs really shut that down. And this right here, I kind of feel sorry for the little guy. That's a great defensive rotation, my guy. You did everything right. I'm just baby Brun. I kind of got lucky there. I should have made the read to the corner to Spark. But, I mean, I'm a slasher primary, man. So, from time to time, you're going to catch bodies like that. Trust me. I see it all the time. And what? I don't even know what that was. What was that? What was that? I'm telling you. I don't even know what that was, fam. So, we kind of felt like little dude on the end was probably good. He was right for the picking. Actually, I threw that pass so early because he'd been helping so much. We was just looking to see where the help was coming from, and it was coming from that guy. So, I made a quick read to Spark, and he still was able to get us a bucket. So, all we have to do is not piss the bed, which we have done for the last 2 quarters in a row. The only thing we got to do is what we haven't done 2 times in a row. I don't know how comfortable you feel about it, but that's the scenario. It's a tough basket we give up. I like the defense there. They was just able to make a tough shot. It happens. Just over 2 minutes to go. I want to slow it up, but I don't want to play passively. I don't want to play afraid. I just want to come out and hoop, man. I just want to hoop. So the PNR up top, really, I got to be honest with you, they defended it pretty well. Like, we didn't get the great looks we was expecting to get from it. Slim got a pretty good look right there for the 3. Couldn't get it to go. We got to stop this break, and we get lucky. That's why I didn't pass out of my spinning shot. I didn't want that animation right there. That's what I didn't want. The only thing we really haven't shown this team is just post stuff. So we decided, okay, we'll just let Philly post up. Now, Philly was not happy to get that pass from straight on. You know you want that pass from the wing. We get lucky again. We don't turn the ball over. Slim makes a tough shot for us, gets us up 6 points. You know what I always say about the 3-point shot? No lead is really too big, and 6 points really ain't a big lead anyway. Now, hopefully, time is on our side. If we can do a good job, and the 2-3 really slowed these guys down. It should be noted. The 2-3 slowed them down. They still was able to get some pretty good looks. Oh my God, I felt like I had guys there for that one. But you see what I'm saying about that 6-point lead not really being safe. All right, now we got to come back and score right here. 3-point game, just about a minute to go. Ready, get out my way. I was finna go. Bad shot for me. That's a terrible take. No need to take that shot. I wanted to drive anyway, man. They come back and get an offensive board. We got to get a stop right here, y'all. We got to.
Yeah, I'm back. Me and Spade got top. Me and Spade got top.
Yeah.
I guess I'm down bottom now.
3. This is gonna be 3.
Really good defense from the team. Now, they had a lot of moving parts on that play that ordinarily could have broken our zone. I feel like we did a really good job of moving with it. Philly had the big pin in the paint. Could have been 3 in the key. They used the timeout, and they were able to convert. Now, look, it's a 1-point game. I know I can get by this guy, and I don't expect the defense to show. They don't want to give up the 3. I know this. Going to the rack. I go. Look, flash and stamina bar and everything.
Play. Don't give up the 3.
No 3s.
Strong
2, 3.
arm.
Stay on 3s, y'all. Just stay on 3s. Oh, shit. Okay.
Stay out,
Chill,
stay out,
chill,
stay
chill.
out.
Stay out, stay out. Goody.
Just let Rated and
Yeah, just me and Phil.
kill
Me
him
and
down
Raiden.
there.
Hello?
Lord.
I'm not jumping.
Yep.
Bitch. First one all fucking game.
Bruh, let me tell you how quickly we got off the game after this one right here. Hey, all I can say is kudos to these guys right here. They came out here and threw their best punch, and they had us. They had us. Anyway, man, that's all I got for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe. I'm out the next time, folks. Peace.